game plays trick or treating.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. I'm sitting here.
Yeah, you look lonely.
How about that's why I figured I'd do it live. I'm sitting here for a second. YouTube totally changed everything, and it took me 15 minutes sitting here trying to figure out where the live was at. They moved my notifications to the top and then put the live in the middle during. I don't know. It was a pain in the ass to find though. It didn't. It just had a plus sign.
Hmm.
Plus sign apparently means live.
Huh,
I don't know. I don't know about YouTube anymore.
Food wise, what do you want to eat from Domino's?
Pizza's fine. I mean, I just eat pizza.
When you get done smoking cigarette, Lisa's pulling it up right now. So
Whatever sounds good to you guys, I will eat. I just want some pizza.
she said she might go lay down in her bed. Okay, go ahead. Wake up when food gets here. But if you want to watch a movie, you should probably come in too at some point.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna sit out here for a little bit longer. Nobody comes, and I'm gonna throw some candy on the ground, and they can pick it up.
No,
I'm over it.
no, we're not wasting good candy. That's not.
Wow. Somebody's gonna have to eat it. Nick, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I hope you and yours are having a good Halloween too. It's pretty quiet around here. Been sitting outside cleaning up, and I finished up our name log. I've been trying to build and get put together. I finished it. Now I'm sitting outside waiting to hand out candy, and nobody wants it. No,
I do.
I don't know. They're still doing trick or treating around this town, so we came to the new house. That way, if there are kids that usually come here, maybe we could be here to hand them some candy. But it has been very uneventful. Anique Watkins, what's up? Happy Halloween. Maybe the first Halloween of my new house. You and me both, Connor. That's where we're at right now. I'm at my new place. And so we just figured we'll come here, and if there are any kids that trick or treat, we'll be here to give them some candy. And it has been very dead.
You might get that. Oh, that's the mailman.
Oh, the mailman
Wow.
maybe wants some candy?
Mailman's out late. That sucks.
Yeah, it is awful late.
And it's a Saturday.
Yeah. Going to the bonfire shortly on the beach at the friend's place. That sounds like a plan. I was in the back splitting wood, but
Ever had a bonfire on the beach?
yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a spot to burn right now. I need to get a burn pit here, or get one made. I'm thinking about burying one, doing one kind of enclosed in the ground, doing some brick around it, so we can have a spot to have fires. But I'm sure everybody'd throw a hiss fit if I did. Driveway. We are not playing that game.
Oh, look, your motion light
Awesome.
works.
Yeah, I know. I thought they actually stayed on, but it shut off just a second ago, which was kind of weird. This is the first time we've been at the house since it's been dark, so all my motion lights and stuff, I'm just now seeing them kick on for the very first time since I put them in. You want, Corey?
What?
You want this?
Yeah.
Oh, tricky. Ever come here too far in the woods? You really? Yeah, normally that was the case. And if we ever had any show up, it was always like family and stuff. But
Might have trick-or-treaters next year. Christmas.
yeah, I imagine the whole Corona thing probably dampen most people's Halloween ideas. I mean, you just go ahead and go to. We do. I don't know if they do them where you guys are at. We do these things called. I say we like I do it. I don't. But they do these things called trunk or treats, where you there's just like you set up in a parking lot and everybody pops their trunk to their vehicle, and the kids are able to go around and hit a bunch of spots really quick. So, I mean, a lot of churches do that, some businesses and stuff. So that's probably where most of them went, and they had a lot of them earlier on today. But
That's what that gray thing was. Okay.
there's a lot of our neighbors that are sitting out ready to hand out candy. There just hasn't
Your
been any
dad just
activity.
wants pizza.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You're being a baby.
Scare you?
No, I thought it was a kid.
No, I have to sit here
No, I didn't.
and eat all the candy, but nobody wants it. Whatever. I'll sit here all by my lonesome. I'll have to show you guys my TV I just got set up. I took a slab for the table. Don't need all candy. I took a slab that I cut with you guys one day on one of the live feeds, and that's what my table or my TV sits on. Looks like a 65-inch curved flat screen. I got a really stupid deal on it, so I couldn't pass it up. Yeah. I don't got a whole bunch of light around me. That probably does look kind of creepy. Oh, Anik, really? Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's such a crazy disease or illness or whatever they want to categorize it as. So I see some healthy people that catch it and they get deathly ill. I see other sick people that catch it and nothing happens to them. There's like no rhyme or reason. The fact that one person can be asymptomatic and have no issues with it, it's just puzzling. But what do? You can't stop living life. Right on, Anik. Have fun, then. Yeah, he sounds like he's going to the right place. I wish I was there with you. We'll sit on the beach on Halloween by a bonfire. As long as like Jason doesn't come walking out of the water, sounds like a hell of a time. My neighbors have this really cool light that shines on the side of their house, and it looks like eyes that just pop up, close, pop open, close. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Oh well. It doesn't really show up. That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, because it's red. Yeah. Just sitting outside, eating candy, waiting for somebody to come. The first kid that shows up is gonna get all this candy, and he's gonna make out like a bandit. And I'm gonna shut the lights off. That sounds like a plan. Oh, hey, you guys want to see the shed? I'm gonna show you. You're probably not gonna see me for a second. It's about to get dark. But you guys remember my shed that I was setting up and putting together? I'm part way there. Here we go. Now it looks more like my shed. What do you think? Much better. Much, much better. This is more entertaining than sitting down in the dark, though, isn't it? I've always wanted to have all my chains and bars set up. That way, when I use an old chain and I don't have time to file, I can put it where it goes, size-wise, and then come back to them when I get a chance and do them all up. I still gotta hang my Stag beer sign. I just hung my Michelob light. I still gotta paint and everything. There's still a bunch of stuff that needs to be done, but yeah, at least it's coming along. So yeah, America. Well, once again, now the mailman's been by 3 times without a single trick or treater. Something's not good. That way I don't have to come back here again. What do you guys think about the shed? Definitely coming along. When I get a chance, I'll hang all you guys' stuff that I've got from all of the subscribers and stuff up on the walls, and I can hang that stuff and hats and all that good stuff. I just haven't had the chance to, so yeah. Well, as soon as I get a free minute, I'll definitely do it.
How much should we tip on $24 order?
Oh, $6 or $7. I think that's way more than I'm supposed to, but you know what? I'm about 2 seconds from giving up on these kids. But yeah. Oh, you guys want to see my name? Cool. Thank you. Here's my name log. It's probably really hard. I'm in the shadow, like I'm causing a shadow on it. I cracked the B when I started right here. It's probably really hard to read from the side. And it's probably really hard to read because it's dark. But yeah, they're really simple to make. You can go ahead and I just take and split a cedar log. I try to find a cedar log that has, you know, a lot of good red to the center. And what I'll do is split the cedar log down the middle, and then I can go buy wooden letters from like Hobby Lobby, and then just mount them on there so it's 3D. And those were white letters, but then when I went to go put the holes in them so I could do the screws, drill holes with a drill bit, it chipped them all up. I don't feel like painting them white again. And I always seem to happen to have like plenty of black spray paint. So with the railings and stuff here on the porch, I just figured it kind of went with it. So I'll show you again when it's daylight and you can actually see how it ended up. But yeah, been doing a whole lot. Like I said, I did the TV. You guys want to see the TV and the table? Oh man, we got Greg here. My stupid fat fingers always get me behind on you guys' comments. Sorry. My father-in-law just got diagnosed with COVID today. He was already in bed. Damn it. Jared will pray for him, dude. That sucks. I will. Good music, fire, and food. Man, that sounds like the plan. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Man, I hate to hear it. It's makes my stomach weak when I think about that kind of stuff. It's just a bummer. You guys want to see my stupid TV? I'm gonna show you this, and then I'm gonna get off here. My wife and daughter are inside right now, so. Oh. So, here's the kitchen. There's a sink I redid. And here's my stupid. Oh, what the hell? I can't see anything. Oh, that's the TV. No, well, here's the TV, and here's the table. And I use jack stands to prop it up on. So, yeah, it works pretty good. That's my hillbilly way. You want me to turn the light off? I will. For $1. Wow, you gotta get up for that. Your arm don't reach that far?
Yeah, that's true.
Holy cow.
It's not like we're tiny people.
Yeah, I did have that original table made with a different frame and stuff. I showed you guys that frame. But it was just too big, way too big, so yeah, it came out pretty good, Greg. It, you know, with that cutout like section from the living room to the kitchen, that used to have railings all down it. So the first thing I did when we bought the place is I cut them things out, kind of opened the room up a little bit. So when we put the TV, I didn't want a TV that was going to stick up over that. I still wanted that view through. So it kind of limited. I wanted to use that slab because it was the perfect size for that stupid big TV. And so we messed with it, and I finally got it flattened out. And then I started thinking, well, hell, I went to the pawn shop and I bought 4 jack stands, and I just so happened to get 4 of them that matched, that were already black, which was the color I was trying to get anyway. This big old stupid kiln I gotta sell or give away or something. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I just on their first setting I clicked them up and laid the slab onto it. It's the slab itself is so heavy, and then, you know, jack stands, their design has, you know, they kind of hook, so it bites really good, and there's no movement, it doesn't shake at all. So we'll see. I got a warranty on the TV in case it fell, so hopefully it never does. Oh, we got Ironwood. What's up, buddy? I'm just sitting outside with my bowl of candy, waiting to give it away, and nobody wants no candy. So, what do? What you do is you go live and you talk to everybody, all your friends, because you ain't got nothing else going on. Yeah, it came out all right, didn't it, Jared? I kind of originally, when I set it up at the house, I set it up and I had it set up way higher on the settings, and it looked so weird. It was way weird. It was too tall. So it didn't look near as cool as that does. And then when we got here, that was the first time I actually dropped it down and got a chance to look at it like that, and it came out good. Like Lieutenant Dan? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, they're actually craftsmen. I went to the pawn shop, and they had them marked. I know it was for the pair, but you know how pawn shop guys are. They have to be skeezes. So when I asked the guy, he said, "What can I help you with?" Of course, he's got to like tail me through the place like I'm gonna steal something out of his ratty ass place. But he follows me around and walks back to the jack stands, because as I walked in, I was like, "I just need some jack stands," and he's like sweating my jock the whole time. So I was like, yeah, these here look good. I need 4 of them, and I think these are the only ones that you got to where there's 4 that are somewhat matching. He's like, yeah. So he picks them up, and he's like, let's take them up to the counter. And I was like, how much? You know? And he's like, well, they say 30 on them, so you're at about, or he said, they say 31 something, 99 or something like. He's like, so you're at about $120 for 4 jack stands. I said, hey, let me save you some time and some energy. You can put them down. I don't want them. I'll go buy brand new ones for that. So he's like, oh no, what do you give me for them? I was like, no, man, you probably should just put them down. It's a waste of time. I don't want to insult you either, but I mean, I wouldn't give you no more than $10 a piece for them. So he sold them to me for $10 a piece. He went from $30 a piece, $120, to 40. No tax, no nothing. So it's like, and I'm that nice guy that always just pays what you say. You know, I don't doubt that I don't think you're always looking, to get one over on me. I don't think you're trying to screw me, so I don't even second guess. If that's the price, I pay the price. Ah, like, that's why I don't go into pawn shops very much. Because they look at you like you need them. No, dude, I don't need this place. I come in here never to pawn anything. I would never pawn anything. I'm here to see if you have anything cool that some other dude pawned. And I don't know. But I got them, and I spent an hour on each one, scraping the stickers off of them to get them to where they were all just black, because of course the pawn shop put 8,000 stickers on every single one of them. Come on, people, you want candy or not? I'm gonna start throwing candy at cars. It's a shame. I think I'm gonna have a lot of candy left over. Thank you, Jack. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, Arnwood? It's very strange. It's I don't know. I don't know. And I've been there before in life where, when I was younger, you don't have a lot of money and, or you're a new guy that's starting a family, got a kid. There's times where things get tough and you're forced to go a route like that and you need a few dollars. And when you go in, they basically tell you what you own is trash and it's not worth a penny. I mean, I don't. But at the same time, they have 10 of them sitting next to it, marked up for a couple $100. So I don't know. A couple times of needing the money and being insulted by someone like that will give you just a different outlook on it, and I avoid them. If I go to a pawn shop, it's only to shop and look, never to pawn. Oh, so it's like a pawn shop that you can do either or. Maybe, yeah, whatever. Did I just today? Was I today years old when I realized that the name works? Yeah, I know. Like, I just bought a weed eater, and it locked up right after I left the place. And they're like, "Oh no, we can't do nothing about it." Yeah, go figure. I'm not even. Yeah, I don't know. It's the same thing when like when I just left. We left Walmart because we haven't had the cable turned on here, so because we haven't totally moved in yet. So everything else is good except for the cable. So we had the TV, but we didn't have it set up. So today, I brought a load of stuff. The name log, I took care of it, and then I did the TV table, spun the couch and stuff around in there, and got it situated. So we set the TV up. That was a pain, and then we had bought a Blu-ray player and a couple other things from like a coffee pot and stuff from Walmart, and What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? I hope Halloween's treating you all right. Um, so yeah, we bought that stuff, and we get up to the counter, and they're like, "Would you like a 2-year warranty on your Blu-ray?" I was, "Nah, I'm good." For $15, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm all right." And then I buy a coffee pot, and she's like, "Would you like a 1-year replacement warranty for $2?" No, no, I don't. I'm just not the guy that's gonna come back and stand in line and return it. Like, it, I say that, but if it's like a new chainsaw or something like that, yeah, I will. But I say that I will. Who knows? I probably wouldn't even do that. But that's just the kind of person I am. I'm not a fan of sitting in lines and returning something because then they treat you like you did something wrong. I hate it. Oh, did I just? Yes, I did. Kellen, what is up? How are you, buddy? Your 066 is worth $50, but the one, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It drives me nuts. I remember I pawned a bunch of band equipment. I was fresh out of playing music, and we played black metal with the last band I was in. And we ended up signing a small record contract, and we was in the recording studio, and then we ended up splitting up. So all my equipment had been. It was a few months afterwards. I hadn't played music in a while, and my little brother went to jail, and I pawned all my band equipment to get him out of jail. And he, of course, he promised that soon as he gets out and this and that, he's gonna. God dang it, Kellen, you are the best. Okay, you are the best, dude. That's every time. Jesus, you're too kind, buddy. You really are. That's just you blow my mind, bud. You really do. But yeah, I pawned all my band equipment, and he never made a payment on it, and I lost everything. That was the end of really me playing music. Other than I play acoustic and I write music on my acoustic. Maybe one day I'll sit down and play for you guys, but it's not my. I guess it isn't mine. I'm not that talented at it. Kind of taught myself, and I have trouble playing now because the only other chainsaw accident I've ever had when I was like 20 or something like that, maybe 21, I cut my hand here because I was holding a piece of wood and it had a sucker hanging off of it here, and I took my top handle. My top handle was dull. That's the scariest thing about them things. And I went to cut this little stick that was coming off of it. It was a sucker. And as I went to hit it, it was some hardwood. It bounced off of it and shot the chainsaw up into my hand. It gashed my hand wide open, and I kind of lost movement in my pinky. So I had to learn how to play guitar only with the 3 fingers. So yeah, not the best at guitar, but yeah, maybe one day I'll pull out the guitar and play for you guys. Kellen, you're insane. We're doing great though, man. No, Dan, knock it off, you guys. What? You guys are crazy, man. Thank you, buddy. You're nuts. You guys gotta go check out Dan. He's always he's just always a good dude, always positive, a guy that you can tell that loves his work and loves what he does and the channels he puts together, man. I got tons of love for you, brother. I appreciate the hell out of it. There's a select few, and it's wild to me to say that people that are on this channel are some of my closest friends that it would rip my heart out if anything happened to them, or I'd give them the shirt off my back. Guys like Greg or Kellen or Dan or there's such a big list of you guys that just literally humble me on the daily, and you guys blow my mind. That's just it. Any of you guys have any plans for tonight? Anything that you're doing? Hey, right on. Hey, Kellen, awesome. I hope you guys have a good evening. And if there's anything I can do for you, man, you let me know anytime. I appreciate you, brother. Oh, Steve, what's up? I didn't see you. Snuck in here. These guys are spoiling me, and now I can't see straight. Just woke up. Dang. That's what I should have just spent the day. I am sleeping an extra hour tonight. Awesome. Yeah, doesn't time? Oh, shoot. I'm glad you said that, because time changes, doesn't it? Writing invoices tonight. If my dog lets me. That's awesome. We've been discussing what kind of dog we want to get when we move in. My daughter wants one, and I think I'd like to get a Great Pyrenees because both my knees are blown out, so figured that would be good, right? Horrible dad joke, but I think it was Domino's. They should be coming here. Sharpen saws and give out treats. That's the way to do it. Steve, I've been sitting here with a bucket full of candy. I have not gave out one piece. It is mind blowing. I guess too much to ask kids to walk around and say trick or treat anymore. Pretty crazy. I thought that was the Domino's guy. I think he's just on the wrong street. Oh shoot. Yeah, because you know what's weird is I think when you put in this my address on GPS, it takes you to the wrong place. My pizza better not be cold when he gets here. Everyone is all freaked out. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, two, that's it. We've had none. I've seen a few that kind of swung around. Maybe there's a couple walking. There may be still a few kids. Who knows? But I've ended up with none. It would take, if a kid was smart, he'd swing by here right now and I'd fill his bag full. When I was a kid, I remember we walked around with pillowcases and filled them up and had so much candy. And then I take my daughter and it's like, seems like it's colder too. It's like way colder during Halloween now as I'm an adult than it was when I was a kid. I remember skateboarding and it being warm on Halloween always, but not so much anymore. It's different. It's changed. Had about 80 last year. Whoa! Now that is a bit of a change. Right on, Jared. You guys are great. You know, I had that clip for that I put out today because some of you guys don't follow me on Instagram, so or don't have time to, and I don't blame you. So I figured some of the stuff on Instagram, if it's short clips and stuff that I do, I may go ahead and put it on YouTube for you guys. Wasn't nothing like I normally like to do, like sharing some knowledge and techniques or something, but it was just a fun video. That cherry tree was honestly, it was the biggest cherry tree I've ever seen in my life. Each one of them leads went into a single trunk, and it was so enormous. Like I didn't even measure it, but I remember I had to use a rope walking system to get into the tree because it had a layer of poison ivy that surrounded the whole trunk, and went all the way up, and the guy just, we ended up just taking it off to where it looked like a crown. It just had a couple little stobs sticking out of it all the way around. And I'm glad that we did, because honestly, I would have had to go buy an 880 with a 5-foot bar. Dang it, I was hoping that was Domino's. But yeah, I don't even own a saw that would have been big enough to do that tree. When I was, the video that you guys watched, when I'm up in that tree, I'm actually using, I think I'm using a 362 with a 25-inch bar, and I had to cut on both sides, and I was still probably, that video where I'm standing on that other spar, I'm probably 25 foot, maybe a little higher, and it's still, it was huge. And I didn't want to, when I shot that limb off there, I didn't want it to land in the forks, because it would have got stuck, and then we would have had to mess into poison ivy and all that junk. So I had told my brother beforehand, I said, I'm going to see if I can bounce it off that thing. I was like, I don't think it'll clear it. I was like, but it may end up hitting it and bouncing it one side or the other. It was like, we'll see. Luckily, it just gave a little skip and looked cool, and it worked out. But I can't say that I've ever seen a cherry tree that big before in my life. Halloween was a big deal when we were younger, Mike. I'm not in my 60s. I feel like I am though, Connor. I feel. I guess I'm 36, going on 70. So. Feel like a candy bandit. That's right. That's exactly right. You know, I feel like they just don't know how to trick or treat anymore. I had a paper bag, and it was raining when I was 6, and the bag was too big for me. It dragged on the ground. No! Are you serious? Out of the hole. Oh, no! I wish I was the kid that was following you around, though. He made out like a fat cat, huh? UNICEF got the money, though. Dang, dude. I don't think at all. I remember the last time I trick or treated, I had walked a long ways, and this was the very last time. I think I probably trick or treated as a teenager, being a smart ass, you know, going around just trying to get some candy. But I remember being a kid, and we had walked this street, and the street just went dark, but like 4 houses down, there was one person that still had their light on. So I hit all the houses. Everyone else was like, "Nah, I'm not going down there. He's a jerker," apparently a couple of them knew him. And I was like, "Well, he's got his light on. Maybe he's got some candy. I'm gonna go down." So I walked on down. No one else went with me. I got down there. Damn, that is the Domino's guy. He just drove by again. And as I got down to the dude's house, I knocked on the door, and he came to the door. He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Trick or treat." And he says, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have my light on." And I was like, "Oh, that's no problem, sir. You have a good night." And I went to walk away. He stopped me, made me come back, and gave me $10. Yeah. So the jerk that everybody said was a jerk was pretty cool as far as I was concerned. Domino's. How you doing?
You alright?
Oh.
Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. You have a good night. You too.
You guys still there? Alright. Well, I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. Maybe if any of you guys have a good idea for a live feed, leave it in the comments. And I want to do some kind of a live feed for you guys, but I want it to be something that you guys want, not just something that I come up with. So if there's anything as far as tree work that you guys want to know, discuss, techniques, gear, anything like that, or if you just want to know more BS about me, I'll do that too. I'll do whatever you guys want. You guys have been great. I really appreciate the time. Thanks a ton to Kellen and Dan for the super chats. You guys don't ever have to do that, and I appreciate the hell out of it when you do it. Guys, I'm gonna go in, grab a bite to eat while it's still hot, and throw me some ideas in the comments, and let me know what you guys want to do. I want to do a live feed for you guys maybe tomorrow, or at least really soon. But I want it to be something that you guys want. So just let me know. Thanks again for your time. Happy Halloween, and I will catch you guys very soon. Stay safe.